guys, welcome to Wrestling Figure Wednesday. Today I will be reviewing the Mattel WWE Elite Series 36 Stardust figure. This is Stardust's very first Elite figure and it looks really awesome. I was really excited to get an Elite of it, especially since I loved his basic figure, and I think this figure looks great as well. Highly recommend it if you are a fan of him. I think it's his best gimmick in a long time, as he does such a great job with it. So, like I said, I was really excited to get a figure of him in Elite form. So that being said, let's take a look at him in the packaging. As you can see, there's Stardust there, the two tag titles. It says Stardust. There's a picture of him. It says series number 36 at the top as well. Highly detailed action figure, the WWE logo. It says includes 2 tag team championship titles, and there's Elite Collection logo at the bottom. On this side is an awesome picture of him on the side there, and on this side has a picture of Stardust, says series number 36, and there's a picture of him at the bottom. Looking at the back of the box, you can see a larger image of Stardust, the Elite Collection logo. It says Stardust and it's based off his 2014 ring attire, and it has some information about him there. It says recreate the action of WWE. Also in the set is Bray Wyatt, Dean Ambrose, Goldust, Bo Dallas, and Diamond Dallas Page. It says compete in these superstar rings. At the bottom, pictured as a Raw basic ring and SmackDown basic ring, as well as a little bit of company information listed at the bottom. So that being said, let's take a look at him fresh out of the packaging. Alright guys, so here we have the Elite Series 36 Stardust figure fresh out of the packaging. Overall, I'd say it's a pretty awesome figure. There's a ton of detail on him, and he looks fantastic in my opinion. I can't wait for them to make a sleeveless version like he wore at Night of Champions, so hopefully we'll get one of those pretty soon, I hope. But this figure is really cool. Highly recommend if you're a fan of the character. Like I said, you can get it on ringsidecollectibles.com as well as amazon.com, and the set has appeared at Toys R Us and Walmart, I believe. I don't recall if people have seen it at Target. I never have, I don't think. But anyway, do pick this figure up if you're a fan of the character, as it is great. Before I show you him, I want to show you the updated tag titles, which is really cool. I don't remember if any other figures come with the updated ones yet. But they have the new WWE logo on it, as you can see. So there's a lot of detail on the plates, and there's a new logo at the top there and on the side plates as well, which is really cool. And for those of you that don't know how the belts work, they're like a thin rubber, and there's holes on this side so you can adjust the size accordingly to the figure, and on this side there's a little knobs, and you just size it accordingly like this, and then there you go. It could fit around the waist of the figure, over the shoulder, however you want to display it. But he comes with 2, which is perfect. So if you need a pair of new tag titles, they're right here for you. Now let's take a look at Stardust. So here's his latest head scan, the same one as his basic 51 figure. I think it looks fantastic, looks just like him. See all the detail in the face paint and even the hair. It's really cool. Ball jointed head that goes up and down as well as left and right. Looking at his torso, you can see the awesome detail in his jumpsuit that he wears, the star logo. On the back it says Stardust. It's a typical Elite ab crunch joint. He has ball jointed arms that go up and down as well as outward. He has a swivel bicep joint, a typical elbow joint, and he has these cool thin plastic wristbands, like the gauntlets. I think that's what you would call it. I'm not even sure. Sorry if that's wrong. But it's like the Batman style that his basic had, which is really cool. And you can pose them in that. You could twist it depending if you want it up top or to the side or whatever. And then lastly, he has a swivel hand joint, as well as a joint that goes up and down. And then he does have the star painted on his hands. Even though you can't really make his hands go together, that's about as close as it will get. But it is pretty close to the star, which is really cool that they put that detail in them. But here's more of the star on his jumpsuit here. You can see it more as I'll show you. But looking at his lower torso, he has a swivel waist joint. He has ball jointed legs that go up and down as well as outwards, so you can pose him well. He has a swivel thigh joint, and here you can see all the cool stars and other details on him. Like I said, it's a very detailed figure, which is really cool. He has double jointed knees, so you could pose him really well. And he has a swivel boot joint. He's got his gold boots with the laces and wrinkles to make those boots look authentic. You can see all the amounts of detail in his boots with the S and the star logos for Stardust, which is really cool. That's what it looks like on the inside there. And he has a typical ankle joint that goes up and down, as well as this ankle joint as well. You can see that there. And yeah, that's Stardust. Really cool, elite. One of the more detailed ones in a long time, I think. Sorry, just fixing his ankle there. But I highly recommend picking it up if you are a fan of his and want an elite of him. I'm not sure when we'll get another one. But yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure to like Wrestling Figure Wednesday on Facebook to suggest future reviews you'd like to see me do. And I'll see you next week. Thanks. Like this video? Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And check out my latest videos. For all your wrestling figure needs, check out ringsidecollectibles.com.
Like wrestling? Tune into The Rack, Thursday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern on wildtalkradio.com.